She didn't shout at first. She didn't need to. Lauren Boebert had taken over the floor again, loud, aggressive, bursting with accusations about corruption, accountability, and the so-called collapse of Democratic leadership. She was in her element, cameras rolling, headlines forming, base energized. Her voice cut through the hearing chamber like broken glass. Her finger pointed. Her words punched. And for a while, it seemed she had full control of the narrative. But across the room, Maxine Waters waited. She'd heard it all before, the rehearsed outrage, the selective memory, the loud righteousness hiding something quieter. Something deeper. She had watched it play out too many times to flinch. But this time she had come prepared. And she wasn't planning to speak over Boebert. She was going to let her talk herself right into a corner. What happened next didn't just rattle the room, it ruptured the entire spectacle Boebert had built. But before we get into the moment that flipped everything, hit the like button if you're tired of surface-level sound bites and want the whole truth. Subscribe if you believe political storytelling should come with receipts, not just headlines. Now, let's get into what really happened. It wasn't just another heated exchange on Capitol Hill. This was different. Boebert had been escalating. From vague jabs to pointed accusations. From political rhetoric to personal attacks. She called Democrats traitors, accused them of hiding evidence, even implied, without proof, that certain members of Congress were funneling money through backdoor channels. And all the while, Waters sat silent, expression unreadable, watching. She didn't flinch when Boebert slammed her hand on the desk. She didn't blink when Boebert mocked her voting record. She waited, and then finally she spoke. Her voice didn't rise. It didn't need to. Every word hit with weight, not volume. And what she said, it wasn't speculation. It wasn't opinion. It was documented. Waters started listing internal GOP communications that had been conveniently left out of public hearings. She referenced a closed-door meeting, recorded in transcripts, where certain Republican aides allegedly outlined talking points to deliberately mislead the public about a recent ethics investigation. She cited fundraising memos, statements from former staffers, even a leaked email Boebert herself had once signed, now contradicting her live claims on national television. And then, the final blow, Maxine Waters turned to the committee chair and requested, on the record, that specific documents be re-entered into public record. Documents that directly undermined Boebert's entire line of attack. That's when Boebert lost it. She shouted that it was fabricated. She slammed the process. She accused Waters of weaponizing lies, even as the paper trail was being read aloud, line by line. But the room didn't move. For once, no one interrupted Maxine Waters. The oxygen shifted, because what had started as another aggressive display was now something else entirely. It wasn't just that Boebert had been challenged. It was that her defense collapsed on contact. And Maxine didn't have to raise her voice to make it happen. She just let the truth breathe. And Boebert couldn't stop it. That was only the beginning. What came after? That's where the real fallout started.